Motivated every day. Happy Motivated Monday, champion. Let me give you a number 43%. That's the number of adults right now that are living with elevated blood pressure who have no idea that their chronic stress is the primary driver. It's a primary driver out of many others that need to be addressed. Not their diet we're talking about, not even their genetics. We're talking about their cortisol, and you've been trying to manage blood pressure while ignoring the very hormone that's pulling the lever. Well, that champion ends today. Welcome to week 13 of Motivated Every Day. This week right here, we go deep on hormones and the hidden pressure, the cortisol blood pressure connection they never put on your discharge paperwork, champions. So stay until the end. We have something that's dropping soon that will change how you move through the program to bless your life forever. Let's build, champions. All right. Now let's explain the mechanism. Let's break it down. Make it plain. Here is what research tells us about the cortisol blood pressure axis. When cortisol is chronically elevated, right? Not spike elevated. We're talking chronically elevated. So think several stressful days on. Chronically elevated cortisol is going to directly increase the sodium retention in your kidneys. So the sodium retention then of course raises the blood volume, and the raised and increased blood volume increases the pressure against your arterial walls, champions. So simultaneously, cortisol also sensitizes your vascular smooth muscles right to your catecholamines like epinephrine or norepinephrine, and what happens there is this means that your vessels will then constrict faster and harder under stress triggers that you may not necessarily even consciously register, champion. And the real kicker is that this becomes a self-reinforcing loop, champ. Elevated blood pressure itself is a physiological stressor, which in turn triggers more cortisol. So your HPA axis, your hypothalamic pituitary adrenal, does not distinguish between a lion and an overdue bill, champ. So we bring in the ashwagandha, a classified adaptogen, and it's actually been shown in randomized controlled trials to reduce the serum cortisol by up to 27.9%, champion, over a 60-day period. Now, this mechanism appears to actually involve the modulation of the HPA axis itself. That right there is the biological target that we are addressing, champions. That's what we're looking for. So, family, listen, I need you to hear me now. Your body has been carrying pressures that your mind hasn't named yet, and every unspoken boundary, every bill you paid that you couldn't afford, every relationship that you gave more than what was reciprocated back to you, every morning that you woke up feeling already behind, champion, and that pressure, it didn't disappear. That pressure moves inward. It sits in your vessels, it sits in your glands, it's even in your breath. So here's the action step, champ. Take your ashwagandha today. 300 to 600 KSM 66 milligrams. You want to take the extract with food in the morning or the evening. And then write just one source of chronic stress that you've been carrying silently because you're not a complainer. Name it, champion, because that naming is the beginning of hormonal recalibration. So here is what I know to be true. The body is not punishing you, champ. It's not. The body is speaking to you. And when you learn the language, champion, when you align your herbs, right? You align your spirit, you align your mind, then the body responds. The human body is the most adaptable machine on planet Earth, champions. It was designed to heal. So give it what it needs. Alignment is the key. Motivation is the motion. The premium lifestyle is the result. Stay motivated every day. Yes.